What is up, everyone? We are back. It is the end of the month. That means it's time for a new pickups video. And there's actually a pretty good amount of stuff here. Some games, I got some figures, and even a movie. Which, they have some interesting stories behind them, but I'm going to share them all with you for this. But before I begin with this, what did you guys get? I'd love to know if you picked up anything special over this time frame. So let me know down below by leaving a comment. Let's get started. So this was something I actually ordered a while ago. This was during a 3 for $100 deal from PlayAsia at the time. And the reason I was waiting for them is because one of them didn't come out until the end of January. And then it finally shipped. There was a little bit of a delay, but it finally came here. So we'll start with that one, at least the first one in this package, which is this. Otherwise known in English as Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. So basically, this game originally came out on the Wii, and then there was a 3DS version, which I actually had the 3DS version, but I can't download it anymore for some stupid reason, so I needed to get another copy of this. So now I have this and Tropical Freeze, so I have both the Donkey Kong games that Retro Studios worked on in my collection, and I can't wait to see what they do with Metroid Prime 4, which I'm going to say it might be a Switch 2 launch game. And if that's the case, that might be my reason to get a Switch 2, but we'll see when Nintendo has that direct in April 2nd. The next game I got for this was also something I saw. This was done by MBG, Modern Vintage Gamer, where he talked about the IGS system. And the interesting thing with that is that I didn't know that the IGS system is what Dave used for Ketsui, Escalada, and Doronpachi Daiojo, which, if you remember in one of my previous pickup videos, I did pick up that M2 Shot Triggers versions of Doronpachi Daiojo, which is still one of the best shmups. But that aside, there were other games released for the IGS, so I decided to get this little collection here. They released as a physical form. So it comes with a bunch of games on here. I wonder if... I don't remember if it listed it. Yeah, it did here. So you got like Knights of Valor Plus. You also got Martial Masters, which is something I saw. Also Matt McMuscle's play on his channel, and I thought that looked really cool. Oriental Legend, Demon Front, Gladiator, and yeah, so Knights of Valor too. So you get like at least a bunch of games here. I'm just going to show that here after reading it. I know there were some issues with the emulation with it, by what I saw of the video that MBG did, but it's okay. It's nice to have these. I wish there were more perfect versions of it that also came with these stickers here, the Joy-Con stickers as a bonus, so I thought that was pretty cool. But it's nice to have this in the collection, so some games to look to, especially looking at Martial Masters, which was one of the reasons I wanted this, and the slipcover as well. But then there's this. Now this I saw, and this looked cool. It's kind of like a top-down shooter kind of horror game set in World War I. I saw some footage of this. I even saw G-Man do a review of Conscript, and I'm like, this looks right up my alley. And it's another game I got for the Switch, so it's something new to add to the collection. I have played the first little bits of it. I am very intrigued with this title. If you haven't played this, I definitely suggest looking into this one though, for sure. So I got those, and then the only other new game I got, this one I just kind of got on impulse because it was on a really good deal. And I haven't played a game in this franchise for a very long time. Who wants to play some tennis? So Top Spin. If anyone remembers Top Spin on the original Xbox, I loved that tennis game. It was just so well done. And the fact that there's a new Top Spin under the 2K moniker, I had to go check it out. And the other cool thing with it, as you can see in the corner here, Hangar 13 worked on this game, and they're known for Mafia 3, and also the Mafia remake, and the new upcoming Mafia game, The Old Country, which I'm very excited to see. And it's probably still on track for this year, we'll find out. But with Grand Theft Auto 6, who knows what that's going to be, but I needed a tennis game, I wanted something different. Top Spin is still a franchise that I liked on the original Xbox, but I haven't revisited it since. So I want to see what this has to offer, and since it was on a good markdown, I can't say no to that deal. And then for these games here, I got some classics here. These were ones I haven't played well, one of them I played. We're gonna get to that one later. But these ones I haven't played, but I've heard good things about them. I'm gonna start with this. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Now, I know this was an RPG. Now, this was one that kind of just flew by me at the time. I did play The Two Towers and Return of the King. Those are good, like, action games. If you haven't played those, definitely play this. But I know this is more of an RPG, and I never got to play it, so I want to see what it's about. And I've kind of been getting a little more interested in some Lord of the Rings stuff, like replaying Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor a little bit, and getting to Middle-earth's Shadow of War, which, rest in peace, Monolith. I'm still ticked that they got shut down, or because of Warner Brothers, but that's neither here nor there. I want to play this. I'm going to get to this at some point. If you have played this, let me know how it is. I'd be curious. And then these two. This one here, I tried a demo for, and it didn't really excite me, but I want to collect more of these games in the franchise. This is one of my favorite series, and that's Need for Speed Pro Street. I played the demo for Pro Street. I thought the demo was okay, but I never actually played through the full build, so I decided to pick up a copy of Pro Street here, and I want to give it a shot. Now, unfortunately, it's not on the back compat list for the Xbox. For the Xbox One or the Series consoles, so I have to dig out the 360 for this, but that's fine. I did test it, the disc works fine, and I can't wait to see what this has to offer. So, if you have played Pro Street, give me your thoughts on it, because I do love the Need for Speed franchise, and this was one that just kind of skipped by me. Just like with this racing game, I saw it, it looked interesting, I never played it at the time, but I decided to pick it up and see what it's about. Sega Rally Revo. Now, the only reason I picked it up as well is because not only playing it, but the Revo name in it too, because of Virtua Fighter 5 Revo that came out on PC back in January. So I'm curious to try this. It's probably going to be more arcade than sim. That's what most I've seen with Sega racing games, especially with Daytona. Now, if they made a new Daytona, I think that would be pretty dope. But I'm excited to try Sega Rally Revo. Now, this one here, like I said, I've played this before, but I got rid of it at the time, didn't really thought about keeping it, but I decided to pick it up again. I remember playing its scenario campaign mode and having fun with it. Yep, Tekken 6. Now, I know there's Tekken 8, and we did play through that campaign, or at least that story mode, and it was actually pretty fun, but I remember scenario campaign mode in this, and I thought it was actually pretty good. Plus, this game also has a character that I like that is not in Tekken 7 or Tekken 8, and that's Christy Montero. She's one of my favorite characters when I played Tekken 6, so I'm glad I got this again. I know the Xbox One has the back compat stuff, but I went with PlayStation because I have Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on PlayStation 3, and most of the other Tekken games that I own physically I have for PlayStation, so I want to keep that consistent. So, that's a thing. On that note, another fighting game. I ordered this a while ago. I was waiting for it to ship. It finally shipped, it finally came in, and this is one of the two. At least of the same thing. So, here. The special edition of SVC Chaos SNK vs. Capcom. Now, I know this isn't the best game because it wasn't polished and there's some play balancing things, but I did enjoy SVC Chaos when I played it on the original Xbox. Now, to get an updated version of it with, you know, rollback netcode and good online play, that was worth it alone. But I bought this game twice. So this is the Pix and Love version here. I am expecting another one, and maybe it'll make it in time for the next pickups video. But for now, I'm happy with this. I'm glad I got this. I know I'm gonna have two, but that's neither here nor there. The last game pickup I got, you saw the box quickly, is this. Let me just show it to you. Trails Through Daybreak 2. I still need to play Daybreak 1. That's still on the list, but I did say to myself, like, if NIS released special editions of Trails Through Daybreak or Kuro no Kiseki, I would get them. So I have this, and I have the first one. Now we just wait for Farewell Ozomuria. And when that gets announced, because let's face it, we know that's going to happen, I'm going to get another one of these two. You heard it here. As long as I can make it in time for stock. But I want to get another special edition of this. That way I have at least this trilogy completed for that. But I know there are some people that have been complaining about like the localization and stuff, but like I don't care about that. I'm just here to play the game. I'm here to play the game, and I'm here to have fun with it. And I've heard at least gameplay-wise, it's good. And that's all that matters to me. So when I get to Daybreak, that's going to be exciting. Let's go with the only movie I picked up this month. Now, I did watch this previously, prior to picking this up with Sinister 7, which, thank you for letting me watch that movie. This movie was actually very good, and I'm really happy with it. But after watching it, I decided to buy it. Let's watch Alien Romulus. This is actually a very good movie. I was actually pleasantly surprised with it. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. I can't really compare it to some of the other Alien movies because I've only seen Aliens and Alien Resurrection. I do actually own all of them because I did buy a box set that comes with everything from Alien to Alien Covenant. So, I can't speak for those, but I do want to, after seeing Romulus, I kind of want to go and watch those. If you've seen those movies, let me know. Now, here's the next thing with it. While we're going to stay on the topic of, like, horror movies and stuff, when I went to go pick up this movie, Alien Romulus, at the store, I saw this pop figure. And I couldn't believe it existed. And there was only one left, so I think it just spoke to me. So I decided to get it. RJ McCready, helicopter pilot, U.S. Outpost, North 31, from The Thing. So this is from... Now, this is from the game Funko Fusion, which I haven't played, but I haven't heard good things about it. I heard it's just okay, but there is a section of that game that is dedicated to the movie The Thing. And that actually had me intrigued. Because The Thing is actually a good movie. I haven't seen the prequel movie, and the game is a pseudo-sequel, is a sequel to the movie by what I remember of it, and the game was good. Which, I gotta get back and talk to Dakota. We gotta go back and still record that series, so... If you're watching this now, and if it's not up yet, or if it's already up, you should go check out Goto's channel. It has a playthrough of him playing The Thing remastered, with me and him doing co-commentary on it. But I'm glad I got this. It's a nice little figure, pop figure to add to the collection. Now the last thing I got, this was something I ordered a while ago, and I just thought it looked cool. It's another figure from Japan. It just comes in this box here. But the outline of it can give an idea of what it is. But I will post a picture of it here so you can see what it looks like. But I just thought this was a cool kind of design and everything. So, another one anime figure. This is one of 2 anime figures I ordered. And the other one should be on the way. So, you'll probably see that in the next pickups video, though, for sure. But other than that, you know, that's pretty much everything I got here. So, nice little haul. Nice little haul for February. I'm happy with this stuff. I can't wait to see what March has. Like I said, I know I'm going to be getting another anime figure. I might be getting the other copy of SVC Chaos. Because, like I said, I ordered 2 just because. So we'll see what's up with that. But again, let me know what you guys got. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So tell me what you got if you got anything in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this. It really means a lot. That being said, until next time, stay safe everyone, and I will see you in the next one.